you start winning, when you start doing good in life, when you start trying to be better, that's when you're really going to see who's in your corner and who's not. You're going to know who's for you, who's against you. You're going to know who your supporters are and who your opposers are. It's going to be very, very clear. Everybody can say, oh, we're so happy for you. Oh, but start winning. Start doing good. Start improving. Start trying to do better in life, and you're going to see who's really for you and who's not. I was talking with someone the other day about this, and it's so true. And it's amazing how people will behave when you have accomplished some things in your life. You'll also be surprised who will support you when you've accomplished things. You'll be surprised who's going to ghost you and go silent on you when you have accomplished some things. I will not get into details, but this is not the first nor the second time something like that has happened, but I've experienced that before. The ghosting, the silent, the indifference. Just talking to somebody about that. And the best thing you can do is just learn from it. The best thing you can do is just see it for what it is and don't try to rationalize or reason the way someone behaves. Another way that you're going to know what the truth is how someone behaves when you are in need. I've done a video about that. When you are in need, when you need help, when you need financial assistance, you need some place to stay, you lose your job, you need a ride, you need to borrow something from them, you're going to get that, you're going to see the true nature of people. You're going to see people who are either really there for you, they help you out, okay? And then you're going to have those who they're going to start making you feel so uncomfortable, make you feel uncomfortable for asking for a ride or needing a ride, or maybe when you get off work you need to go pick up your children and they make you feel uncomfortable about that. They make you feel uncomfortable, you need to get groceries. They make you feel uncomfortable about being in their home. I'm not talking about squatters that take advantage of people now, but when you're in need, that's when you see who's really there for you. Now, granted, I have to say, sometimes people, they may not have the means to assist you. They can't help you. I'm not talking about that, because they themselves are going through their own struggles. Some people, they are living from paycheck to paycheck, penny to penny, coin to coin. Okay. That may be their lives. So sometimes if they can't do something for you, it's not that they're trying to be malicious or they can't help you. They really cannot. But you're going to know the difference between those who, it's almost as if they are happy that they got this opportunity to find you in a catch-22. Watch how people behave if you've been fired, you got demoted. Watch how people behave if, let's say, there's a scandal, something comes up with your name in it. Nothing's been proven, but as soon as they hear something about you, how they act, who's standing with you, who immediately abandons you. Now, if you're wrong and you just been caught, then yeah, and someone is telling you, hey, this is wrong, and if it's something that is really bad, and sometimes people have to distance themselves from you because, let's say, you committed a really terrible crime, and hanging around you is just not going to be feasible, then we've got to understand that. But what I find more often than not is that a lot of people, guys, let's say someone just said something about you, they don't even know, they don't have any proof. You have been removed from your position because you stood up for somebody, or you spoke out, or you want to do things the right way and not cut corners. You're going to be surprised the people who are quick to jump on the bandwagon. So yeah, you're basically going to run into people who are quick to jump on that bandwagon and just believe stuff about you. And the thing about it is, you would be so shocked and you're wondering, how are they behaving like this? I thought they were my friends. I thought we were cool. Yes, as long as you were you remain at a certain level, as long as you do not supersede or surpass them, as long as you do not achieve, as long as you stay in that as long as you stay in that sad sack mindset, as long as you're always the one that's downtrodden, as long as you're the one that always has the sad stories, as long as they're the only ones that everybody is praising, but you're not supposed to be the one that can give advice or could actually achieve something and accomplish anything. And you find sometimes these same people will be trying to throw in your face what you've done in the past or what you were not. So if you're trying to give advice about something or give counsel, they're like, oh, so you think because you got yourself a little degree or you got yourself a little job or you got yourself a little promotion or you wrote yourself a little book or you got yourself a little engagement ring, you think that you can tell me XYZ, right? Because they liked you better when you were subpar. And a way that you're going to recognize that when you begin to achieve and you begin to do things and you may to you don't even think it's like that big a deal. But to them, it bothers them. It means something. You've done something that they did not expect of you. So it doesn't matter if uh, your book is not the bestseller, for example, or it doesn't matter if your promotion, the position you're promoted to, is still below theirs. It doesn't matter if the car you got is an older model or that you moved somewhere. They do not, it doesn't matter if they have more things than you. The bottom line is they don't expect you to be able to do well. You're not supposed to. And then sometimes you do supersede them, but you're not looking at yourself as you're better than them. But because they've always seen you that way, somehow they see themselves as being better than you. So if you achieve some things and you're genuinely happy about it and you're just sharing it, they're not going to be happy for you. I want you to open your eyes, and I don't want you to shrink back from what you've achieved. I know it can be disheartening and it can be sad to see, but you need to see who's for you and who's against you, because it lets you know who you can take along with your journey, who the people that you need to move in silence around them. Okay. And those that you probably thought they were against you, you realize those are the people who are supporting you. Those are strangers. Strangers are the ones that are like, hey, this is a great idea. But the individuals that you thought would do that, they didn't. And as I was talking with someone the other day, the classic thing that they will do, especially if it's people that know you or close to you, they will get quiet on you. Okay? They get quiet on you. You're excited. They act like it's no big deal. They go silent on you. They act like it's no big deal because they want to give you, they're telling you something. Their silence is loud. And they do it in a way that if you say something about it, they'd be like, oh, why are you making a big deal about it? I didn't say that. Don't say anything to them, but just observe. Just observe. And you'll see, like, sometimes those same individuals, if someone else does the same thing, they'll be on there praising them, thumbs upping. Oh, guys, look, my friend did this. This perfect stranger achieved this. But you're right there with them and they won't say anything to you because you're supposed to know your place. The more you elevate and the more you achieve, the more God blesses you, the more you do in your life, there's going to be this falling away and a revelation and a falling away. You're going to see who's for you. When you go through those tough times in your life, you're going to see who's for you and those who are against you. And you need never forget them. It's not that you're holding a grudge, but never forget them because you're on your way up and you keep going there. See, you're either going to let them pull you down or you're going to shrink down because you're supposed to shrink. You're not supposed to shine. But you need to remember them and keep persevering. So when you get there and you're doing really well and they realize, oh, well, it's better to beat them. It's better to join them. Let's at least try to be a part of her spotlight or his spotlight or their spotlight. Maybe we can get some connections. You will be able to recognize these individuals and know not to have them around you because those same people that all of a sudden want to get nice when they actually see that you're achieving and you're doing well, believe me, while they're there trying to get what they can from you, they'll also be trying to sabotage what you're doing. So you have to be careful. And a lot of times when we fall into these situations where we are stabbed in the back and we get tripped up, a lot of times, guys, if we had just done our due diligence and had followed those warning signs and the big red flags burning on fire in front of our very faces, and stop trying to talk yourselves out of what you see and giving them excuses that they're not even giving to you. Stop, or the excuses they give you. Oh, I was busy, I couldn't make it, I didn't know, oh, I forgot, oh, that thing. No, if had you followed that, then they would not have been able to get in and trip you up. So guys, I hope this video makes sense. Keep pushing forward. Don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe to my channel. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.